For our first episode, we're going to kick things off with a nice chat about John McAfee, talk crypto.com, and rap a little bit about Tron. Welcome to the very first episode of My Brain on Blockchain.
It's time for My Brain on Blockchain with Damian Spriggs. For the latest episodes and blog posts, be sure to check out mbob.io.
Hello everyone, it's your host here, Damian Spriggs. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the support that I've received from everyone on Twitter. You guys are the reason I'm able to do what I do, and so thank you so much.
Today's date is Thursday, February the 6th.
And we're going to talk with my friend and crypto YouTuber, Tron. Make sure to listen the whole way through the talk. We're going to get in some real juicy bits about crypto.com and TRX. Make sure to visit mbob.io and subscribe to your favorite podcast directory. I'll be coming at you guys every Thursday. So without further ado, get your ear holes ready. It's time for My Brain on Blockchain. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the first episode of My Brain on Blockchain with Damian Spriggs. I've got a treat for you today. Today, I'm with my friend and partner in crime, Tron. How are you doing today, Matt?
What's going on, man? I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well.
So we're talking about crypto today, right?
I mean, honestly, is there anything that's more important to talk about? Let's pause there. Before we got into the interview, we had a couple different issues with our Zoom call. This prompted an awesome conversation about Tron's experience in his first Zoom call with the one and only John McAfee. So here's that story.
I had this issue when I interviewed McAfee, and he was getting pissed. It was Dude, it was my first Zoom call, and
with John McAfee.
with him, and he was getting mad. He was showing me like a paper. I can hear you. I'm like, I was going.
Oh
crazy.
Christ, really? That's crazy.
But I ended up, he cut it short. I think because he was mad. Whatever,
right.
It is what it is. It's a learning curve, you know.
That's right. Yeah, that's super funny, man. How was John?
He was good. I mean, you know, we went on for like 20 minutes, and you know, it went well. We had a drink. I had a bottle of
nice
Scotch. I knew he would like that, so I said, you know what, let's get that on there. So
yeah, for sure.
But it went well. It went really good.
That's good. Yeah, he's one wild man.
Right?
That's for sure. Yeah, you never know what you'll get out of John. So that's cool that you got the opportunity to interview him there.
I know, it was definitely you don't get too many opportunities to interview like a big
like the big
person.
Guys. Yeah, that's right.
What I'm trying to do. But I mean, I want to do interviews with anybody, you know, because
that's right.
Anybody talking about crypto is what I want to do.
Yep. Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm starting off here, right? Like, obviously, I'm just starting this podcast. I've got no claws dug into anything in the industry really yet. I mean, I'm doing the brand ambassadorship with crypto.com, and that's pretty cool.
Right.
But yeah, it's all about building our way up, man. And with the way you got your YouTube going, it's looking like you're definitely on the way to doing that. Yeah, everything looks real good on your channel there.
Thank you.
No problem, man.
It's consistency, man. We all got to stay consistent, basically. You know, I'm sure your podcast will do well. You know, if you're talking about crypto, you know, you just need to keep being consistent, and that'll grow your subscribers and your followers or whatnot.
So kind of on the theme of consistency, I see that you've got 13,000 followers on your YouTube channel there. How long did it take you to amass 13,000 subscribers?
I'd say I've been doing this for about 2 years and 3 months now. So it's been it's been a while, but it's been fun. You know, it like I said, you got to be consistent and just upload every day. It kind of becomes something that you just, you know, if you're into what you're talking about, you're just you're gonna keep pushing, and that's basically what I did from the beginning. But I've been into so many different things, kind of transitioned into, you know, from one thing to the next, and just kept it going, and it's been going pretty well. So
no, that's fantastic that your YouTube channel's taken off there. I see you cover like a wide variety of cryptocurrencies. You don't seem like the kind of type of person who's just got a concentrated bag of, you know, one altcoin and some Bitcoins. You're kind of into things across the board, eh?
Right. Yeah. So, you know, my main thing is Tron, really into Tron.
Right.
You know, crypto.com. I've been into crypto.com now for, I'd say since early 2018 when they were Monaco and then they rebranded. So I mean, anything that has to do with mass adoption, that's kind of what, what I'm really looking at. Smart contract platforms that, have staking available for their coins. That's, something I'm really into too. I like the fact that a lot of these coins, especially these projects that are building heavy, are, like crypto.com, are, having people stake, incentivizing people to stake coins on the network so that they take them off the exchanges. So if you're taking supply off exchanges and you have a good project, in my opinion, I believe Bitcoin's going to go, astronomical numbers. So
Parabolic. That's right.
So I think the coins that are going to go with Bitcoin, it only makes sense for it to be the coins that are the projects that are solid, right? So,
right.
In many cases, in some cases we have, the smart contract ones, we have crypto.com, other coins that are heavy hitters in the space, basically, and making moves marketing wise. So that's what I'm looking at. A lot of people are like, oh, why don't you get into this altcoin and get into this bag? And I'm like, there's no project. It's all, faith. Everybody wants to get into the next big thing, right? But they don't.
That's right.
They kind of draw a blind eye to the ones that are building. So,
I mean, honestly, does any of us need another bag to our name? I know I sure don't. I don't know about you, but I don't need any other shit coin.
You have no idea, dude. I mean,
yeah.
Since what was it? I'd say mid 2018, I've been buying shit coins. So
yeah.
It's been a rough ride. And I bought a lot on the ride down. I've lost some coins making mistakes, and I've made so many mistakes in this game, and did have done well and then made mistakes that it's like I've learned so much now. Definitely no more bags, man. Definitely no more bags.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of Crow token. I like Crow token.
Before we get into the CRO conversation, I just wanted to take a quick moment and mention Crypto.com. Crypto.com is one of the leading companies in the space, and they lead with the intention of getting cryptocurrency into every wallet. They have a whole slew of financial products, including a Visa card, a robo-investor, an interest-generating savings product, a lending product, and an exchange. They really are everything. Sign up now with the promo code DAMIAN, DAMIAN, to receive $50 in free MCO token when you stake for your first premium card. Now, back to CryptoTone. What do you know about CRO? What interests you about the token there?
So, at first I said, well, why are they doing this?
Right.
Because they already have the MCO token. But from what I understand, the MCO token is always going to remain in ERC20, and that's the company's main token.
That's the finality of it. Yeah.
Right. So now they're going to have their own coin, which they already do, but it's going to be, I guess, blockchain used for the exchange and things of that nature. Now, the things I like about what they're doing is that, number one, they locked up 60% of the supply, which is very big. And that's for the next 5 years. So again, more coins that aren't on the exchange is better for us as investors. Now, the other 40%, it seems like they're incentivizing users. So, for example, if I want to stake Crow, you could do so on the app and get 18%, which is, phenomenal. So, with the price going up as well as making 18% on your bag, then you can't really beat that, right? They're also doing the syndicate, which I think is, a lot of people are sleeping on that product that they have because literally no one else is doing that.
I know it's massive, and people haven't opened their eyes up to it yet. And I think as these syndicate rounds keep going on, we'll see that over contribution continue to increase and increase and increase as people really start to catch on to this. So it's good and bad. We'll start seeing, more people get into the syndicate, but that means less returns for the average person using it. So it's some give and take, but it's definitely getting interesting. That's for sure.
Right. Now, I definitely like the idea that you need to stake your Crow tokens in order to get involved with the syndicate. And the amount of Crow that you stake tells you how much you can purchase on that particular coin. So like for XLM, they did a 50% discount, incentivize people to stake Crow so they can get that discount. So that's why we're seeing this double in price basically in the past, 2 months, 3 months?
2 months. Yeah, it hasn't been long.
Yeah. So I'm not really seeing many other projects doing that. There's other projects that are allowing people to, stake their coins and get a benefit from it. Like, for example, BNB with Binance. If you stake you hold BNB on the exchange, then you're going to get lower trading fees and things like that. So incentivizing people to hodl, I mean, I need an incentivization to hold my bags as opposed to just the price going down and hoping for the best, right?
Yeah,
So,
right.
I think it's a good project. I think what they have going on is good, and I really don't see any stopping with what they have going on marketing-wise.
You're right. Marketing-wise, there's a lot of great things going on, especially with the Time for Plan B campaign that's taking over Miami, LA, and San Francisco. And it's soon going to be headed over to Europe for the MCO Visa card launch there. And CRO's got a lot of really cool things coming. I don't know if you've looked into Crypto.com Pay much.
Oh, yeah.
So Crypto.com Pay is going to be really awesome. And there's a bunch of merchants that are going to go live with it hopefully soon, including Ledger, the hardware wallet company there. So basically, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to use Crypto.com Pay on your Crypto.com app. It's a QR code payment system. So online, they'll have a pay button that says pay with Crypto.com. Basically, what you'll do is you'll go to Crypto.com Pay on your app, and you'll scan that QR code with your Crypto.com Pay, and that payment immediately comes right out of your Crypto.com wallet in CRO with the CRO cashback and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so probably I don't think I explained that too well there, but it's a really cool crypto to crypto transaction payments process that's going to be
definitely very cool. That was another thing that they did, the pay friends or whatever, and like if I had to send money to my wife or any friend or whatever, I did it a couple of times, and I think you get you get $5 back if you send 100. The gift cards, you get like I think it's like 10% discount or something along those lines. So they're always doing something unique with Crow, and it's because what they're trying to do is incentivize people to come to the platform so they can afford to give out these tokens now, with the future possibility that the price is going to go up. And I think that basically is the plan of the entire ecosystem.
Right. And as you said, they're incentivizing people to come onto the platform. And like you stated prior, to have people come on to this platform, you need to contribute to the platform in order to really reap the returns of it. So like you're saying, I like posting on Twitter every so often the view-based statistics that gives you the supply that's on exchanges. And with MCO, that number is constantly dwindling.
I saw that.
Around. Yeah, at around
a lot.
Yeah.
Can you do one for Crow?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, do one for Crow when you get a chance. I'd like to show that on the channel because MCO, I mean, what is there? It's like 60% or what? I think there's only 10% on exchanges right now. Is that right?
It's like, I think it's 11. The lowest I've seen it go down to is 9.5. And that being said, that Viewbase doesn't take into account BitThumb Global, which is a big exchange for MCO. Right. So probably, about another 1 million tokens exist on that exchange that aren't accounted for, but it's definitely becoming a very scarce asset. And it's going to be really interesting to see what happens as the app progresses and as people start ordering more premium cards. Yeah.
With the EU coming and with Canada coming, I know you said you should be getting your card.
Oh man, I can't wait.
So with the whole world basically coming into the ecosystem, you need to stake. Now, I had not known this, but I was told by them about the situation with it because I have the Jade Green card. So you have to have 500 MCO locked up on the app.
Yeah, me too, actually. I have Jade Green as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you are to unstake those coins, you lose half your benefits. To my understanding. So if you're getting 3% cash back on the Jade Green, you're only going to get 1%, 1.5% cash back. Is that right?
That's absolutely correct. So yeah, you do have to keep sort of a continuous stake.
Right.
Yeah. So that, again, that takes away from the exchange supply.
So there you go. So the more people that get the Jade Green card or a higher tier, the more they're going to stake, the more they're incentivized to stake based on the fact that they can get their benefits and also, enjoy price increases over time if we are to see Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies to go up. So, I'm just really glad I'm in early. That's all I can say.
Right.
Definitely glad that I'm in early with this company.
Like, I've been here for the past 2 years or so, checking out crypto.com, being active in the social media and everything like that. And one thing that I always said from the start when I kind of created what was my first guide on crypto.com was crypto.com is sort of an app of automated value. Like, the way that they're allowing these tokens to be locked up and taken off the market, it's creating a scarce asset, and scarcity automatically kind of has an effect on the price. And as long as Bitcoin stays healthy, you know, and these assets keep continuing to leave the exchanges and get stuck within the crypto.com ecosystem with the benefits that are offered, you know, it's going to be really, really interesting to see.
And the thing is, there's real world use case for this immediately. So you have to stake MCO in order to have the card for you to be able to go to the store and use your crypto. In America, in Canada, and many places in the world, we use the Visa system where we're using cards. We're not like China yet, where we're just using QR codes with Alipay, and WeChat Pay, and things like that. So in order for us to have mass adoption to be able to use crypto, we need to just adopt it into society. And this, you know, debit cards is the way to go right now. You know, when QR codes came out, I remember seeing them and I was like, wow, everybody had it on the back of their business card. And I'm like, oh, this is great. A year later, no one had it anymore.
Yeah, they were gone. You're absolutely right.
Because like, no, you can't use it for payment. You know, you have to download an app to scan the information. Then it puts it wherever it wants in your phone. It's a little complicated. And people aren't ready for that here. We're just not ready for that. You know, in China, they jumped the gun where people don't even use credit cards. They've literally went from cash to, you know, smartphones. And now they have their apps on there and they take everything with their QR codes. That's where we need to be for mass adoption, in my opinion. But for the time being, we need someone to take the lead, you know, and these debit cards are, you know, what else is it going to be? I mean, a lot of people will say, well, you're not really using your Bitcoin. You know, we can sit there and argue that. Of course, we're not really using our Bitcoin. But now you have the option to get out of your Bitcoin when the prices increase and be able to use your coins freely. Like, I use my card for everything because I make money now in crypto.
Awesome.
Mainly. So I use it for everything. I go to the store. I use it to pay bills. I never have a problem. You know, as long as they accept Visa, I'm fine. And, you know, I could wait until the time of sale to actually top up my card and then, you know, use my crypto at that moment. Like, if I think Bitcoin's going to increase tomorrow, I could top up today, but why do that? I could just wait till tomorrow and then top up, right? So, you know, you have that option, and it's making it easier to use your crypto. Prior to this, we had to use Coinbase, and you got to pay a ton of fees and go to your bank account. ACH takes 7 days. I mean, this is like,
and that's if your bank doesn't cancel that payment as fraud or anything too, right?
Yeah, they see it's crypto and they're like, nah, we don't want it, you know? So with this, you don't have that problem. They're set up with a bank in the US. So you basically have a bank account linked to it. You don't use the bank account, you use the card. You
can route money to it too. Like, if you want to get direct deposit, deposited straight into your crypto.com account, that option's there too. It's amazing. It's really like, crypto.com's goal is to get cryptocurrency into every wallet, right? And this app is basically, it's your bank account. It's your bank account, but just with crypto access and access to all these different financial tools that only exist because of crypto.
The app is by far the best app in the debit card space for crypto, and probably in crypto, to be honest with you. There's so many things that you can do. I was speaking with another card, and I'm not going to mention any other card names in this video, but
hey, you go for it if you want, man. I don't mind. I'm doing this independently from crypto.com, so
I don't like to shit on anybody that's you know, kind of trying to promote mass adoption. But there was another card, and I spoke with them in their Telegram room, and I said, okay, this looks cool. You know, I mean, the referral program is obviously not as good as this one, but I said, you know, where's the app? I tried to download an app, I didn't see it, and they went back and forth and argued with me about why they don't have an app and why they don't need it. And I said, wait, well, what? I said, you know what year it is? I said, we just entered 2020. And you're telling me, a user, a regular consumer, that I don't need an app?
And this is a wallet app for money that you would spend on the card, correct?
Yeah.
Like that
So
they
if
don't
you're-
have?
Yeah, like if you're on the go, hey, this guy's telling me use the web app. I said, what the hell is a web app? I don't even know what that is. You go on your browser and you log in. I said, no. I said, you're gonna tell me if YouTube had only a web app that YouTube would have as many views as it does now? Come on.
This is the 21st century, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, they didn't kick me out of the room, which I was surprised, but I was
good.
Look, I'm stating my opinion here. I'm a normal user. I could help you guys promote this product, but you got to be kidding me. So I deaded that in the water because I'm like, again, there is another competitor out there that's close to crypto.com, but I like what crypto.com is doing as a whole, where they're incentivizing people to hold the coin. If we drift outside of the debit card space, you have coins like Tron, you have coins like Icon, you have coins like Basic Attention Token. Well, Tron and Icon allow you to stake, and then you can earn from the stakes. So you basically earn tokens, and they have about 20 to 30% of their tokens locked up on their network. So that shows me that they believe in their product. Crypto.com is doing the exact same thing. They believe in their product and they're putting their money where their mouth is at the end of the day. Other projects are just not doing it. These are basically cold, hard facts. I mean, that's what we got to go off of. Cold, hard facts. I don't want to invest in companies that, because Twitter is a cesspool of like people that are like shilling this project and shilling that project. And I'm like,
it.
What is that project doing? You know what I mean? Like really look into what they're doing. A lot of projects out there are just taking too long to do what they're saying that they're going to do. And that's why I lost faith in a lot of them. But the majority of the coins that I purchased were, in the top 20, top 30 coins, because look, you have a lot of coins staked on your network or whatnot. You're a real company. You believe in your project. I want to believe in a project that believes in themselves. That's the way you got to invest. Again, a lot of people don't understand that. I think crypto Twitter is very immature at the end of the day.
It's very jaded. Yeah. You're right about that. But I do think that's a really good take on companies in the space. The companies it's almost like the companies that are reinvesting inside of themselves are the ones that are succeeding, and not just taking those profits,
They're not dumping on our heads. I mean, we saw Matic a couple of weeks ago, had a huge fall.
That was bad. That was
Dev
what?
It
fell like 92% or something crazy?
Right. And everybody's like, Matic is that's the coin that's going to solve Ethereum's problems. And this is going to be the greatest project ever. And they're laughing at every other project that's actually building. The dump happens. And then the devs come out and say, well, we didn't do anything. We got proof we didn't do anything. You're going to tell me that you don't know who dumped all those coins? I mean, come on. Like, you don't know the whale that bought all your coins, right?
Somebody who bought your whole supply.
To dump your project 99%.
Right.
I mean, I'm not knocking them. I don't know much about Matic.
Of course.
But I know that when you pull stuff like that, that's a money grab.
For sure.
Timing is also another key thing. I always mention that, Tron came out in November of 2017. They rode the wave right up. And I'm sure, they sold some coins at the top. They would be stupid not to. The key is
I was stupid not to.
Yeah, me too. I didn't buy enough at those high prices that people were. But I bought some at like 8 cents. I wrote it up. I was like $300 worth. And then I ended up buying all the way down, and I seen that they were building. That's what I like. They're building. They're doing things. Everybody talks crap about this guy, Justin Sun, whatever.
Right.
At the end of the day, marketing is marketing. Crypto is crypto. We got to see that they're building. That's what they're doing. That's just my take on it. Again, this isn't. There's a lot of people out there that are just, not understanding of that. And that's the whole point of my channel. And I'm sure of your podcast now. We want to tell people this could be a big thing for the future. And, we got to go after the companies that are successful and believe in their project.
So I just wanted to touch on something right quick before we let you go. You mentioned you're big into TRX, eh?
Yes.
All right. So a couple AMAs ago, Chris came out, and during the AMA, he was asked about TRX being added to the Crypto.com app, because as I'm sure you're aware, it's
I
not.
missed that. Oh, how did I miss that?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I missed the AMA because I always go with Mookie on Twitter. He
Yeah.
puts out those updates, so I didn't watch the whole thing.
Shout out to you there, Mookie. Your
But
AMA updates are a lifesaver, man.
they're awesome, yeah. But
Yeah.
but you know what? You forgot about TRX for me. No, I gotta find it. So that was the last AMA.
I feel like it was the last one or the one prior to
Right.
that. But basically, what Chris had to say was that, they've looked at adding Tron, but the overall sentiment of Tron is a little bit scammy, and that
He said
they
that?
want I can't remember if those were the exact words. He said the sentiment around it is a little bit off. And I think that's largely misinformation from crypto Twitter, honestly, and
Right.
from Reddit and all those top-down processes like that. Basically, he wanted the community's opinion of Tron and if they should add it to the app. And what would be your defense for that in Tron's regard?
So I've spoken with a couple of people at crypto.com kind of asking about that. There really wasn't much of an answer. The whole thing is this, the way I look at things with Tron. Now Tron is building like we could not believe with what they have going on now with integration with Samsung into their Key Store wallet. I mean, I can go on for days. I'm not going to get into too many details, but the whole a lot of people look at Justin Sun and they already have that negative vibe from him. So, it's kind of a tactic that not too many companies are using. He's using marketing tactics that are basically like guerrilla marketing, where he's getting information out to everybody as best he could, but in a positive and in a negative way. So he gets kind of attacked by the negative people, and then the people that are positive are attacking back. At the end of the day, everybody in crypto knows what Tron is, whether they hate it or they like it. And of course, there's a ton of haters out there. The problem is that the haters don't use the product. So for someone like me who uses the product literally on a day-to-day basis to play dApps, to do things, to buy things like with the other debit cards and things like that you can use now, there's a lot of use case in Tron. It really is. And what they're building is so big, but people are drawing a blind eye because they want to talk about, a failed Tesla giveaway and the whole
Buffett lunch.
The Buffett lunch.
Yeah. All these memes that are attached to it, right?
But the thing here is he brings like more attention to himself. And even though it's in a negative way, it's still bringing people in. And with them growing while doing that, you're growing a larger user base. It's actually a genius marketing tactic.
Right.
People will probably debate me on that, but the people that are going to debate me on that are not people that use the product. And they'd have to sit there and say, you know what? He's right. I don't use the product. So how could I actually know that? So, again, I like to invest in projects that are doing something, that are building. Tron is definitely one of those projects that are building. And, I definitely think crypto.com, should consider. I don't think they'll get any backlash for adding a currency that's actually going to get used on the platform. They're going to be huge in the gaming industry. Their dApps are the best. Their dApps are the fastest. There's no fees on Tron. There's literally no fees on Tron. You could send Tron, in like 2 seconds. There's no fee. You don't have to put a destination tag like you do with like XRP.
Right. That confuses a lot of people.
Which relieves a step.
Yeah.
Because people say, well, XRP is faster. And I said, yeah, it might be a little bit the same, but guess what? You got to double check that destination tag twice.
That's just one more spot you could mess up and lose your crypto,
And that's human error. With Tron, you're not going to have that issue. They also got a mobile app, the Tron Wallet Me, which is like, forget about it. It's like unbelievable. People are not, they're not seeing the bigger picture. And again, this is why I'm happy that I'm early in this, because
totally,
as people start to adopt all these cryptos that I'm into, they're going to be buying our bags.
So what's your outlook on Bitcoin and kind of crypto as a whole right now?
Now's the time, in my opinion. I think the bear market has ended. And, I really do think we're going to start seeing some significant price increases soon, just based on scarcity, from really learning about Bitcoin, ever since I started in this whole adventure, learning about Bitcoin, I was hooked like that. I mean, there's scarcity to it. And what these coins and these projects are doing, it's kind of like they're mimicking that. So if the project's mimicking that, that's what I'm into.
Right. Yeah, no, I think that's a really, really cool take on it. And like this guy said, the time is now. We're early. It's time to get into this. If you're not into this, you need to get rolling with the crypto market, or the crypto market's going to take off without you,
Yeah, exactly. People are still a little scared of crypto, in my opinion. At the end of the day, people don't understand, and we can't expect everybody to understand every little aspect of it. Why would I, as a normal person who's not in crypto, I always look at things from that aspect. Like, if I was a normal guy not into crypto, would I use Bitcoin to buy something? Like, what's my answer? And the answer is, like, I don't understand it. I need to understand it. You can't expect average people to understand that they got to use Bitcoin to buy things. It could be $8,000 today and then $7,000 the next day, and you just lost, X amount of money. You're going to be like, what the hell?
What is this? What did I just get myself into?
Yeah, like it just doesn't make any sense yet for the masses to actually use it. Now, of course, there is use case where you could send coins anywhere.
Totally, yeah, globally.
Which is awesome. It's just the problem is price volatility, right? Which is why, the argument for stable coins is that they make sense. They absolutely make sense. But at the end of the day, you can't really invest in a stable coin. You know what I mean? If there's a project that
12% on earn.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. We didn't talk about that earn. I mean, we talked about Pro earn. I'm earning on basic attention token, Stellar. I got everything.
Nice.
Anything you could earn on, I got, except for the stable coins.
Yeah,
I like to take the volatility risk because I'm going to be salty if I got, X amount of dollars in a stable coin and shit goes to the moon. I'm like,
I'm a total moon boy too, man. I've got no stable coins on there. All alts and Bitcoin, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get into crypto, man. You're like, you got to take that risk. I mean,
yeah. Do I want to be average or do I want to be rich someday?
Right. Like I'm at the point where I'm like, look, I got a 10-year window. Like I got time, and what I want to do is be able to get out of my crypto simply in order to
quickly and without fees,
Right. Yeah. So all my savings is there, and then hopefully over time it just grows, and then I can take a little bit here, pay bills, do whatever I got to do, go buy stuff.
Hopefully live your life too.
Right. Yeah. And this has definitely put a damper on it a bit, because
I get you.
I'm just so interested in it, and this bear market has sucked, but. Look, there's no pain, no gain, basically.
Yep.
It hurts. A lot of people out there, I'm sure that are listening, are down on their bags too. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, you just gotta pick yourself up and keep it moving. If you believe in what you're invested in and you're investing for the right reasons and your company is solid, then take a little risk here and there. I mean, especially if you're millennial in your 20s and your 30s, that's not financial advice, but that's the best life advice I guess I could give.
That's right. Yeah. And I think that's a great positive note to finish up on there. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come speak with me here.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Anytime.
No worries. And for everybody that's listening, we're speaking with Crypto Tone. You can find Crypto Tone on YouTube. He's posting videos regularly. How many videos do you get out a week? It's 3 or 4 a week by the looks of it.
Oh no, 2 to 3 a day.
Has it been that many?
Yeah,
that's wild.
So they purged us on YouTube basically.
Okay.
Last month, I got a strike for 40 videos, and everybody else in crypto did too. Just about
everybody was getting attacked. That's right.
Yeah, everybody got attacked. Then 2 days later, they allowed everybody to post again. Just last week, about 5 days ago, they hit me with another strike. So I haven't been able to post on YouTube for 5 days. So I've been like trying to go with these decentralized platforms and not getting as many views. Just, like I said, I wanted to do this interview with you because I got the time. So I've just been putting together reviews and stuff. So for next week, I'll probably go hard. I also am doing giveaways on Twitter. We're actually doing a 2MCO giveaway on Twitter right now. So if you guys are interested, you can check that out. And, just giving away a little bit of crypto just to bring awareness, bring more followers to the table. I'm trying to hustle while I don't have the opportunity to post on YouTube because like I said, I've pretty much made crypto and YouTube what I do.
If you're posting 3 videos a day, I would say you've made that.
And I edit. and I edit, so it's a full-time job.
24 hours, yeah.
Yeah, but it's good because I get to, I'm home. I get to spend time with the kids and stuff. It is a little, it bugs me a little bit sometimes. I do get out, but at the end of the day, I'm so into crypto that and I believe it's going to be very, very beneficial for everybody. So I think the pain now is going to be worth the gain in the future. And again, not financial advice, but I think everybody should have similar thoughts in crypto.
I agree with you, man. It really is a revolution we've got going on here. If you don't get in now, you may just get left behind. So anyway, I will let you get on with your day. It was really nice talking to you, man. Finally getting a face to the name.
Yeah, great talking to you too. And if you ever want to do another one, just let me know, and
Cool, man.
we can do something down the line.
What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning into my first episode of My Brain on Blockchain. I hope this conversation with CryptoTone was an informative take on both Crypto.com and Tron. I've certainly had a lot of fun with it, and I certainly hope you guys did too. To stay updated on the latest episodes, giveaways, and everything else in between, please check out mbob.io. Make sure to subscribe to your favorite podcast directory. We're currently available on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, and CastBox. Until next time, this is Damian Spriggs. Keep your brains sharp and keep your coins secure. See you all live next week.